Hello and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in, if you're new here, I highly recommend checking out my intro video titled Why I Started Navigate Studios so you can see what this channel is all about. And a big thank you to everyone watching on Rumble and to those subscribed on YouTube. 2026 is off to a strong start. If you're enjoying the content on Rumble, hit follow. If you're on YouTube, hit subscribe. It will also help to follow on Twitter. My goal for 2026 is to start building a steady revenue on these platforms, which will help Navigate Studio establish itself in the gaming industry. Now let's get into it. Thank you for tuning into my 8th video of Problems in the Gaming Industry series, where I share a different perspective on issues affecting both players and developers. As promised, today's topic, EOMM. As I stated in Problems in the Gaming Industry series number 7, go check out that video. I said that I would dive deeper into EOMM in another video because my thoughts on EOMM are a little bit different than my thoughts on SBMM. Well, here we are. Just as SBMM, EOMM has sparked countless conversations within the game community, the conversations, however, are very different. Players generally understand skill-based matchmaking as a system designed to optimize for skill by creating matches between players with similar abilities. Studios state that their primary goal is to produce balanced, competitive, or casual matches where players have a fair chance to succeed. Engagement-optimized matchmaking, on the other hand, is often described as a system designed to optimize for engagement and retention. Rather than focusing solely on competitive balance, its objective is to create matches that are predicted to keep players playing longer and encourage them to return to the game. Unlike SBMM, which can serve a legitimate purpose when designed with players in mind by creating enjoyable and balanced matches, EOMM is centered around maximizing engagement and retention. If SBMM is already providing an experience that players enjoy enough to keep coming back, one could argue that there's less need for an engagement focused system like EOMM. I still view both SBMM and EOMM as just tools. However, even if EOMM is simply another tool available to developers, it carries a negative reputation among many players because it's associated with engagement driven design philosophies similar to those used in casinos to encourage repeat play. One well established example is the variable ratio reinforcement schedule where awards are delivered unpredictably, making the behavior more resistant to stopping. This principle has long been used in slot machines. It is well documented in behavioral psychology. That perception has also been reinforced by Activision's published patent, named System and Method for Driving Microtransactions in Multiplayer Video Games. This patent describes systems that could use matchmaking and players' interaction to encourage in game purchases. Although there is no public evidence that this patent system has been implemented in live video games, its existence has contributed to player skepticism towards engagement focused matchmaking systems. As a result, many players view EOMM as prioritizing business objectives, such as engagement, retention, or monetization over fair and competitive matchmaking. Whether or not a studio actually uses EOMM, publicly acknowledging the use of engagement optimized matchmaking system could create a significant public relations challenge because of the negative associations many players already have with the concept. So, what would the proper use of EOMM look like? The answer is simple: we won't be using it. As I stated earlier, if Narrowgate Studios' version of SBMM called Rhythm, go check out Problems in the Gaming Industry number 7, will provide an experience that players enjoy enough to keep coming back, then one could argue there is less need for an engagement focused system designed around maximizing retention. At Narrowgate Studio, our goal is to create experiences built around practice, discipline, mastery, and improvement, not systems designed to keep players engaged through artificial methods. Because of that, being associated with engagement focused matchmaking like EOMM would not align with the values we want our studio to represent. Until we can release projects that fully reflect these principles, this channel will continue focusing on transparency, design philosophy, analyzing systems that shape players' experience, because the goal isn't just to criticize games, it's to understand them and build better ones. And you'll have a front row seat and a hand in helping Navigate Studio establish itself within the gaming industry. So that's it for today. If you're enjoying the content on Rumble, please sure to hit follow. If you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe. My goal for 2026 is to build a steady revenue on these platforms, allowing Navigate Studio to continue growing and eventually bring these ideas into games we create. Thank you for being a part of the journey. I'll see you in the next video.